It's no secret that photographers love to take photos during sunset. The sun is absolutely beautiful, it's low in the sky, everything's got a soft light to it, and there's no harsh shadows. And this is one of my favourite photos of a sunset. I'm horseback riding with friends in Uruguay, and the sun is just setting in the distance. We've got some great definition in the clouds up here, and we've also got some really nice light on the floor. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten this, because you can tell that it's not straight.
You're on a horse.
I would probably, yeah, it's hard to one-handed on a horse, so I would probably use the building as a point at which we can straighten that, and I think that looks good.
Nice.
We're also going to just slightly crop out the wagon wheel down there, and that's a good crop, I think. So let's have a look at the old classic technique.
Yeah, it definitely brings out the details. Nice.
Brings out the details, but
Yeah.
I don't like what we've done to the sky.
That'll probably need a graduated filter.
We'll bring it into about there. I see some chromatic aberration around here, so
Wow.
I'm going to go in and remove that into some profile corrections. Add the vignette back in. Try a little bit of dehaze, just a tiny amount. We'll probably add some more in the sky in just a moment. Let's add some clarity.
Nice.
A little bit of contrast. Ooh, that makes it really rich.
Yeah, nice.
Now let's do the sky here with a dehaze filter. I think we'll actually bring that in slightly like that. And I'm going to go around with brush, mask overlay on, and the erase tool. Sorry, Chris. And then what we can do, I don't want to close that, I just want to turn that off. And we will do dehaze. Oh, I actually need to select this. We'll do some dehaze. And I think we'll remove that sharpness, but add some contrast to it too. What do you think about that, Casey?
Is there there's not a highlights on there. It trying to bring out the sky, where the sun is, yeah, because it's super blown right there.
Yeah, of course. So we forgot to put that on previously. Let's close this, and let's bring the whites in a little bit, and the blacks too.
Pull the highlights all the way to the left, that guy. Yeah. I mean, it's kind of rough on the image, but that one, you'll just have to leave it like that. I'd back the highlights back to where they were. The image was just nicer, yeah.
I think we can push it to about there.
I mean, it looks like it's not completely white. It's kind of yellow, golden. So, yeah, how it is. Well, before, yeah. So you fixed it.
I would say with that, we're probably being a little bit over dramatic on the sky in terms of dehaze and contrast. And that looks a bit more natural and closer to what it was. And let's bring in the blacks just slightly because we're clipping. Oh, wrong way.
Nice.
And finally, let's do some HSL stuff. Let's turn the blue luminance down. See if that helps with the sky at all? Not really. How about the yellow? Just imagine this is going to affect the whole image.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I think when we bring the luminance up on the yellow, it kind of looks a bit more natural in the sun there. And then there's not much more I do to that. Let's have a look at the green. Maybe we can change the saturation on that. No, that doesn't really do much.
I like how all the hooves are illuminated with
Yeah.
that light.
Yeah, it was some of the most perfect light I've shot in, actually. Difficult to shoot on the back of a horse. I think this is like the third time I've ever ridden a horse, and the first time was earlier that week. And I think that's a nice edit. I think the last thing we'll do is we'll add some sharpening to it. Usually, I seem to always slide this all the way to 100 just to do the outlines.
Yeah.
We'll increase some sharpening. We have a look here. Let's look at the hoof. I think that's good. Now, let's just do one more comparison. And you see that I'm using the reset here rather than the before and after, purely because it had already been edited before. So you can see the before, this is the previous edit, but I think this one certainly looks more dramatic. And that looks good to me.
Yeah, looks good. Looks really good.
Cool, so that's it. That is how we process photos of sunsets. Really low in the sky, the sun, and it makes for some really great light. I love the way it's glowing around the hoofs and on the tails of these horses. It's picking up the dust on the ground there too. So thanks very much for watching.